GTEH OTC stock with huge potential? Is that a case? Well, what is certain is that absolutely yes, it is a sub penny stock trading at $0.0008, lost 5.88%, 276.4 million shares across the tape, which is below average for the stock. I think the last 10 trading sessions has an average volume of about 300 million and some fraction. So what do we have here? It is yes, another stock that has been trading below all of its moving averages, okay, or just recently surpassed. I think it's just recently surpassed its 50-day moving average of late. That was sometime this month. It's went above that moving average, but for the best part of how many months? Since mid-June, it has been trading below that moving average. So since June till just last week, around 4th of October, that was how long it has been trading below its 50-day moving average. Okay, and it has this huge float of 26.764 billion shares. Yes, that is amongst other things what is behind this sort of price it has. And we have not been involved with the stock long enough to see what's going on. There's usually that sometimes the reason why they're trading at this sort of prices is because of debt conversion, converting debt to equity, and it ultimately results in the stock losing value because you can see it has this huge float. Debt is converted to equity. As such, the shares outstanding gains a lot of value. But does it have a huge potential? Potential, yes, but we don't exactly know what the catalyst is. It's quite a popular stock somewhat. It has subsidiaries and all that stuff. We haven't done any due diligence to see exactly what the business is, but we're just strictly sticking with the technicals for the stock. So down here we can see what's going on. Of late the momentum is bearish based on the 52-week daily model. The stock is currently bearish, so the momentum is bearish. The fast line of its 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is declining and is ahead of its slow line. So that fast line is at, I think it's at 50, and its slow line is at 55.6. so it is racing downwards. It's bearish. You can see at various times it's been in the oversold territory, and usually when that happens it comes out. So on the RSI, it has never really been oversold as well, even though the stock has been retracing. So that's also a validation that the reason why this because this is a stock that is so undervalued. Going by the price, normally this is not normally the sort of price a stock usually has. Most stocks are not issued at this sort of prices. It is usually, like I indicated earlier on, because of debt conversion and all that stuff. And maybe to some extent this RSI is reflecting that. It's reflecting the fact that it has this sort of price is as a result of structural issues. So yes, it's as a result of structural issues, not as a result of stocks that have been sold. So this RSI has not really recorded any of those things. If not, we would have seen some of those very deep retracements, or the indicator deep into this territory and probably lingering there. But we have not really seen that. That's a validation that yes, it may be as a result of conversions. So it appears to be in a bearish medium-term trend within a longer-term uptrend. Although the 200-day moving average is rising, the MACD is bearish. It's also outperforming the S&P 500. Okay. Momentum for Gteh is strongly bearish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is falling as investors sell shares and drive the price lower. Today's volume was lighter than usual, trading 276.402 million shares per day versus an average of 412.588 million shares per day during the last 12 months. You can see the 10-day average is 386.110 million shares. The 90-day average is 494.440 million shares. Okay, the unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. So buyers are presently more active than sellers, but investors are selling shares and driving the price low as well. So it's a mix of things. Momentum of late is indicating that some people are taking money off the stock, and the unbalanced volume indicator is indicating that maybe buyers are taking advantage of what is going on based on the momentum, and they are probably buying more now. Okay, so this is what's going on with the stock on the daily model for the stock over the last, it may be as a result of what's been going on at least since the last 14 trading sessions. That is exactly that's what has guided what has been guiding that the momentum and the volume outcomes we just read out now. And then the 10-day model, this is what it looks like for the last 10 trading sessions. You can see that currently now. This is based on also the interval is 10 minutes. So the last 10 minutes before the market closed, today the 18th of August, the stock converged with its 50-day moving average, and converged with its 50-day moving average, and it is above its 10 and 20-day moving average, but also below its 200-day moving average. So yes, the trend for the stock is an improving one. It's improving within a medium-term bearish trend. Medium and long-term bearish trend based on this 10-day model. Okay, so we can also see what's going on here. MACD histogram is above 0, and on this one here as well, the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is indicating that the stock is overbought. It's overbought. You can see that it is right up there at the top of its oversold territory. The fast line is at 100 and the slow line is at 88.9. So the two lines are strictly into the oversold territory, and you can see that it has a history of reaching oversold territory and retracing, which is also the natural outcome, the natural outcome or consequence of being in the overbought territory. It will also exit that. It will also come out from that territory and probably race downwards and probably get oversold. So it's a yin and a yang. That is what is likely to happen. You can see that all through here. You can see that oversold, come out oversold, and sometimes may not drop sharply into it may not drop sharply from overbought into oversold. We can see here out from that and retracing into oversold. Sometimes it does happen, but what is likely is that there's a good chance, based on the 10-minute model of the 10-minute interval, based on the 10-day model, it is likely to retrace when the market opens, when it starts to trade again. So we can also see again in these the RSI has never been oversold over the last 10 trading sessions. So yes, the issue with Gteh stock is a structural one. So is there any potential there? There is a potential there. There is a potential, but the problem is this huge debt this huge float it has. Can it overcome it? Can market participants overlook that and get involved? Yes, If you sometimes you may even think that huge investment houses, huge hedge funds are not buying stocks like this. Never say never. Never know. You know, never say that they don't do so. So yes, there could be catalysts out there that could spur the stock up, but at the same time, we know very well from other stocks like HCMC and Blue Sphere, the short sellers will probably not let the stock see the light of the day, may not allow it to achieve its potentials. But it's very cheap. Just if you really have to buy it, just put a small amount of money. It's not going to cost you anything. $20. If you lose $20, it's not going to cost you the end of the world. You still survive. So put $20 there and see how things go. Okay, so GTEH stock, does it have potential? Well, going by the price, yes, but we will not recommend that you put your savings in the stock. Just the sort of money you can always afford to lose. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.